You have an instinct for violence. I can see that in you.
Spartan does not blunder.
I have a hostage, her own daughter.
You work for me when I tell you to.
Mrs. Quigley is aboard. Lord Dodds is the Lord Chief Justice.
Miss Anne Pettifer.
I prefer a riper fruit.
I need your assurance that you will stand up in a court of law. Do I have your word?
You do?
Miss Lydia Quigley, you are under arrest for... Get out!
She has the Lord Chief Justice between her thighs.
We need to fight like her.
We're a five-headed beast now. You just tell us when to roar. We'll stab at her eyes with a mouldy old post.
Throw her in a slurry pit. Step on her head.
Could always get the king's elephant to sit on her.
Shit on her.
You're a brave slut, Emily Lacey. We'll look out for you.
Just hope it's enough.
Suddenly gone very cold in here.
Please keep your voices down.
I'll do better than that. I'll go home. To my will.
Ride hard, my stallion! Faster, boy! Faster! The race is won.
You are exquisite.
You, my good sir, are a powerful steed. I hope we may ride together often.
Morning. Girls, I need you to go on a molly hunt for me. Prince Rasselas. You know him?
That pretty boy with the look of the East?
That's him. Need you to find him. Look everywhere. Covent Garden, Sodomites Walk, all the molly houses. Tell him I want to see him. We'll pay if we have to. Go on.
You should not admit such an unnatural creature into this house.
We admit much worse.
Tell Mr. Hunt you made it yourself.
That's a lie, Mother.
You need not wear your cap.
Sounds like you're trying to marry her off, Mrs. Scanwell.
He is a man of sound convictions, with a good salary from the Crown.
I like your thinking. You should come and work as a pimp for us. Hey, Fanny.
She's just trying to do what's best for her daughter. Like all of us.
Fanny? Don't do that again. Game saving in front of Mrs. Scanwell.
What about my baby, then? You said she has to go when she's weaned, and if she goes, I go. And it'll be your best girl then.
What's in your tea this morning, eh? I wouldn't dream of parting you from each other. I haven't got the stomach for it.
Thank you. I think the justice will act, Mrs. Wells, on the button that we found in Kitty's hair.
on the chase.
Can you forgive my cockeyed notions?
We must show that Golden Square thrives once more. I think it's time for our annual audience with the goddess Vesta.
Can I play Vesta again?
Oh, don't be silly, Anne. Charlotte is our goddess. You may organise the rituals of the virgins, while I find us a real one to sacrifice.
I'll come with you. I want to know how the best board in London snags a virgin.
To what purpose?
To learn. To be like her.
I wonder if you have the stomach for it.
Try me.
Go away, Emily Pig.
But I love Emily Pig.
You should love a little piglet like me.
Why not sail on Nell's Fulsome Tides?
Or we could just have a poke.
You have her. I'll take the little one.
Terry, would you like to entertain this gentleman?
I'm entertaining Charles.
He can spare you. Get up, Emily. Your house is busy.
Tie him up. Charles, go to the tavern. Fetch William North. Go, go.
You're lucky this knife's not for you.
Get out!
Oh, this is it, Nance. It started.
North! Harriet! Bad men!
It's plain as day what your ma's up to.
Don't.
Why? Make a good match. You can sing hymns together before humping.
Stop it.
Oh, Miss Scanwell, I expect you've heard by now about Mrs. Quigley. It seems I've met with the limits of the law.
If you concede that, what is your purpose?
Think she likes you.
Quivering turd. Who sent you?
Duke of York.
You insolent bollock bag. Who hired you?
The board! Oh, Quigley! Quigley sent us!
These people want honest jobs.
They think they do. But who really wants to be a drudge for £6 a year when they can live in splendour at Golden Square?
The Virgin will come willingly if you pay her enough.
But she'd lack the reticence so prized amongst our gentlemen. You know my standards. Secure me a pretty maid and be sure to test her about her virtue.
You show me.
If you really want to be my apprentice, I insist you try.
Who was your first?
A stable boy. Chosen by me.
How many men have you had since?
I'm a harlot. I don't keep count.
How many have given you pleasure?
Only you.
Well, that makes me your true first.
Do you seek work?
Yes, ma'am.
What's your experience?
Keeping house with my ma, mostly. Will I be free to go to church on Sundays?
No. We're a godless household. You should seek somewhere else.
Why let her go? She could be positively regal.
She wanted to go to church.
Oh. Tell them what they want to hear. Just get them through the door.
You are more artful with words.
Do it together.
Where have you gone to?
I was thinking about Kitty. Who killed her?
These things befall the weak.
You think it was her fault?
There are hunters, and there are prey. Killing is an art. A killer has a certain nobility, a superiority of character.
I thought killing was a desperate act.
Quite the contrary. It is the preserve of a select few.
I had a friend who liked farro.
You are a tasty piece, but we do not wish to hear.
She's dead now.
Were her brains in her udders, like yours?
That's the man.
Could I have a word, sir?
Can a gentleman not play cards in peace?
If you would step over here with me, we can talk in private.
I don't want to talk at all.
Then I will apply for a warrant and come to your house.
Outrageous! This is meant to be a refuge. Who let this dismal man in?
not tolerate the consumption of alcohol, nor any liaison with young men.
The smell of drink makes me sick, Mum, and I've never so much as kissed a boy.
No. Well, I'm sure you'll fit right in.
The truth is always best.
Do excuse me one moment. I wish to give alms to the poor.
And the truth and the life. We must not lie to each other. I smell ratsbane.
You'll taste it if you fail to do as I ask.
I have no fears for my life.
And what of Amelia's? What life could she expect, I wonder, if it were known she spends her days tuft hunting with her black whore?
What hell broth do you spew?
One of your daughters making. I want you to go to Justice Hunt and to tell him that Margaret Wells is forcing girls to work in her house against their will. Tell him how it sickens you, how you cannot bear such cruelty even for one day more.
She's a good woman. Your mother.
She's not my mother. Such deeds are so bracing for the soul.
Is that him?
Where's the lass?
Even Lucifer's name are you.
Mr. Hunt.
For you. In return for the delicious gift you left, with an apology. I fear I upset you earlier.
I apologise. I was harsh.
Then we make an apologetic pair. Would you take a walk with me?
Come on, Charlie. Put some chops into it.
She broke her word! I will not let her scare us. She will feel the sting of my tongue.
You stay away from her.
Keep your fists up, big man.
Come to Crow.
Come to help.
You helped me once before.
You deserve that. What kind of mother attacks her own son?
Concentrate.
You leave him alone. You promised me protection.
You're not helping. Keeping the son in the house. How did she find out so soon?
Not from him. He's my only shield against her.
Shame he's a useless prick. You need a bully. Get Soldier Boy in there.
I can't pay him. I've got repairs to make.
I'll pay. Till you're sorted.
Guilt money. I'll take it. Just stick a musket up Charlotte's arse. What's she doing in the house?
She stands to lose more than any of us.
Not from where I'm standing.
I'm the eldest of 5. My mother cried when I left, but she'll be pleased when I send money home.
Where is home?
Langley.
Ah. Well, London must be overwhelming.
Oh, it would be, had I not met such kind people so soon. I look forward to repaying your faith with hard work.
Well, we're very lucky to have found you.
I have dedicated myself to the law, but discovering its imperfections leads me to question my whole life.
Oh, please don't. You do your best.
But I can do better. Your goodness is the standard by which I wish to be measured.
I am not good.
But you have transformed Violet. Given the right position in society, you could guide so many others. Would you be my wife? You could keep me steadfast. I could keep you safe. But this is, too sudden. I see. Please, I ask only that you think about it.
You'll answer the door or gauge the culls.
And come running if we start screaming.
Does this mean I get favorable terms?
No terms, no touching. You're one of us now.
Like a big brother. You can teach me to fight.
That's no fun. I'd rather teach you some things I learned in France.
We know it all.
Was it worth running?
I feared the same fate as your girl.
A life lived in fear. It's not life worth living.
What do you want of me?
I want you to be my eyes in Golden Square.
Merciless.
Amelia.
Where have you been?
There must be some good in you to be missed so.
She'll fit in well.
Or she doesn't want to.
Why wouldn't she? Virtue is a hindrance to a woman. After tonight, she can climb.
I'm proud of you. Your mother was never strong enough to help with new girls. You surpass her in every way. What do you want, Charles?
No true mother would attack her son's home.
And no son of mine would be such a dull-headed dupe.
We had an agreement.
Which your treacherous trollop broke. She tried to have me hanged.
You're lying.
Am I? Go to the justice. Ask him yourself. And get out of my house!
How can I stand at an altar and vow before God to worship his body?
I always follow my heart and live in penury for it.
Amelia, a word. Alone.
I do not like the company you keep.
He's my friend.
He's a sinner.
Jesus taught us to go among them.
But not to become one.
I know. secret you have with Violet Cross. I met Mr. Hunt. God has put him in your way. He asked me for your hand. I can't marry him. You will marry him! I have given my life to you, Amelia. I ask that you do this in return. But I don't love him. Love. Mr. Hunt will save us. Your black hole will drag you down.
For God's sake, man, first you interrupt my whoring, and then this warrant arrives.
Lord Liddington has been implicated in a murder. I'm sure you'll agree there is a distinction.
He is the son of the Earl of Hovingham.
There is evidence. This was found on the murdered woman. It matches a jacket worn by Lord Liddington.
Did you find it?
No, one of the victim's friends.
Have you seen the matching jacket?
No.
So, you want to raise a warrant on the strength of a button and the word of a whore? If there is anything in this, you must find plausible evidence and stop harassing the nobility.
I feel sick. It's not your crime.
It will be if I don't save her. Entrapment, rape, ruin.
Then let's go to the justice now.
I'm implicated in all of it. And he won't want to repeat it last night. We have to get the girl to him.
How?
We need someone trustworthy to bid for her and take her from the house. Do you know of anyone?
I don't trust a single soul in my circle.
Then you must go to my ma on Greek Street. She'll find someone. Here, there's over £100. I've known men bid 200 for a virgin. Add to it, if you can. Ma will too.
You trust me to do this?
Abigail. That's the girl's name. The sweet thing. Untarnished by our world. I will stay that way.
Miss Scanwell, come in. Come in. Please. Dare I hope you have an answer for me?
Yes. My answer is yes. My mother's keen for it to happen soon.
My dear.
This is my most prized possession. Acquired from the furthest reaches of Greece. The dagger of a Spartan warrior. The Spartans were a superior race. They killed their lessers, the Harlots, as a rite of passage.
What made them lesser?
Their blood.
Have you ever used it?
I consider myself a Spartan. Does that scare you?
do.
You want money?
I always want money.
Charlotte Wells blackmailing you.
She saw me out riding naked and threatens to ruin my reputation.
What's left of it?
I'm a grown woman. I should have free access to the money father left me.
You are ludicrous. Cavorting with a harlot, letting her fleece you. It would be reckless of me to give an imbecile like you your own funds. You need me to take care of you.
You're not fit to take care of anyone.
You see, you're disturbed. Attacking your devoted guardian.
Just give me £100 and I will leave you in peace.
Is it the board who blackmails you? Is Charlotte...
Give me my money.
I'm getting warmer. That's all you get till you start telling me some truths.
You have been elusive.
The new justice is hanging my client.
And persecuting mine. Cheek looks hollow.
I lost my dear boy.
So did I. We're hosting a communion of Vestal virgins this evening. Stay. Be our honorary eunuch.
Welcome anytime.
Fanny, how you getting on up there? You only paid for half an hour.
The prince hacked his way through the forest and climbed to the tower where the beauty lay sleeping. Much like your Todger.
You lost?
Yeah, the good old sniff of me formed them up, but you didn't want to touch it.
Margaret. Girls.
I'm Lady Isabella Fitzwilliam. Charlotte sent me. She's contrived the means to trap the Viper Quigley.
And what's Quigley to you?
A perpetual menace.
And what does Charlotte want us to do?
We need to buy a virgin.
Webster's needed in Greek Street.
He's only been here a minute.
Well, I'll be a bully tonight. Mags has other plans for him.
What are you doing skulking in here? You scared of Nancy?
Scared of you. Why did you give evidence against my mother?
Not sure that I did.
Don't lie!
She threatened to kill me.
Then you should have come to me. Instead of plotting with the Wells woman and that virago out there.
I know. I'm sorry. You're my shield. You'll protect me against her, won't you? You have to. I need you.
I can't trust you.
Then trust this. There's a little Quiggy growing inside me.
Welcome, gentlemen, to the sacred temple of Vesta. Behold her chaste priestesses, the Vestal virgins, as they prepare the way for the goddess herself. Praise Vesta, goddess of the hearth and bringer of good fortune. Make your sacrifices, gentlemen, that you may approach her. Enchant. Sent especially for you from Greek Street.
You got your story straight?
I think so.
Lads will be outside when you bring the girl out.
You sure he's up to it?
Chance to play the hero. I love every minute of it.
You seem agitated for a goddess.
I'm waiting for the moment that girl wakes. Screams the house down.
Have confidence. She will remain in a stupor all evening. What swarthy stranger is this? Welcome, sir. You're new to Golden Square.
Oh, I'm long overdue.
Why, Mr. Webster? So glad you could come.
You know this gentleman?
In every sense.
He's obscenely rich.
What is your business?
The coffee beans, madam. Only the finest. Miss Wells knows of my rarefied taste. I can see why she invited me.
Then please, enter the temple of Vesta.
Will you frolic with me?
It smells funny.
It relaxes the mind. Like laudanum.
My ma's against all that. She won't take on girls that have anything to do with it.
And you always do what your mother tells you. Even if she'll never know.
Have I wandered into heaven?
Very close, we hope. What a delightful surprise. Please enter our temple of sacred virgins.
I wished only a word.
I'm at your service, your lordship.
You blackmailing my sister.
Blackmail is such a vulgar word. I am a keeper of secrets.
And you keep hers.
Who would ever trust me if I gave anything away?
Can you not keep away from me?
I am relentless.
My demons are all put to bed.
Surely you're too young to have demons.
Perhaps I am a demon.
What did you mean earlier? When you said you were a Spartan?
The same as you.
You've killed.
With one stab.
Who?
I can't say. Your sort stick together. And I know, really, I'm a helot.
You killed a superior in class.
Superior in stupidity.
Sir George Howard, perchance. Audacious. You are indeed a Spartan. A worthy consort.
Gentlemen, what you see before you is artifice. The real virgin lies upstairs, as chaste as the day she was born. She offers herself as a sacrifice to the highest bidder.
May we see her?
She is a timid creature, shy, quivering, expectant. In beauty, she more than matches Vesta's retinue.
The rites of Vesta take place but once a year.
I will never understand men's desire for a virgin.
It is like taking the first bite of a pristine piece of fruit. And the pleasure lies in feeling the flesh give way and the juices stir.
Who will open the bidding at £50?
Surely a man like you would prefer a real woman like me.
Fresh fruit cleanses the palate.
Do I hear 60, gentlemen, or is the field clear for the Marquess? Do I hear 70? 80? 90? 100?
You'll have no money left for me.
100 from the Marquess. 110 for our untouched pearl. 120. 130. 140. 150. 160. 170. 180.
£200.
Most generous bid from the Dark Gentleman.
What are you doing?
You can't have her.
Do I have any advance on 200?
I want you more than ever.
£200, gentlemen, our final offer. Sold.
Well done, good sir. They'll be here soon. I'll have to go to Hunt's. And then Charlotte can get out of that hellhole. Victor Quigley will be buried forever. What?
I'm home. I will pay more to dally with her in my own lodgings.
She's like a newborn lamb. She needs the security of the familiar.
He's paid enough to take her to China and back.
This should make up the difference.
Where did you get that necklace?
I won it. At cards.
It belonged to my grandmother.
He won it from your sister. I was with her.
The woman you won this from, what did she look like?
I was with her. I saw her take the necklace off and throw it in as a steak.
Why such protest? It's a simple question for Mr. Webster.
I drank a lot of wine that night. I don't remember.
You don't doubt me, do you, Mrs. Quigley?
This man is a liar and a thief. Put him out.
I won that girl. Get off me! What is this?
Why won't you listen to me?
Get off!
Your Lordship, you win the Virgin by default. Please return this necklace to your sister with my apologies.
He wants me, not the girl.
An unsullied virgin or a deceitful whore. I think on this occasion you lose.
Would you excuse me for a moment?
Charlotte.
So sorry, gentlemen, I don't know what that was about. Shall we carry on as well?
You're right. I haven't the stomach for it. I want to spare the girl.
There's more to it. I've been watching you with that imposter. You're plotting something. You, him, Lady Fitz.
I want to get the girl out. Lady Fitz knows nothing of it.